With my arms, I'm gonna clench my fists and I'm gonna hold them at the side of my chest right here, okay? Today I'm gonna show you the double leg body roll male stripper dance move. And then after I've showed you that, as a bonus, I'm also gonna show you a variation of that move, the single leg body roll. Okay, so let's get stuck into it. So the double leg male stripper body roll is a really great move to use on stage if you really want to engage the audience, or it's a fantastic move if you're doing private bookings and you want to start to give a little bit of individual attention to all the other women in the room. It's a great move you can just bust out in front of somebody before you jump the gun and start lap dancing them. I always recommend that you do a couple of little dance moves in front of women before you just jump on them straight away, because you really want to entice them and almost let them invite you to actually give them a lap dance. So what we're gonna do is, for step one, we're going to do a little jump forward, okay? But it's not a big jump in the air. We're not getting any vertical height. It's a shuffle forward. And as we land, we're gonna catch our body weight and squat down into the position, dropping our body weight nice and low. So I'm gonna show you side on what I mean. I'm only going to just jump forward a little bit with my legs here. And as I impact the ground and land, I'm going to have my knees bent. One more time. And front on. One more time. Once we're in that position, with my arms, I'm gonna clench my fists and I'm gonna hold them at the side of my chest right here, okay? Now for step two, we're gonna push up with our legs, and as we push up with our legs, I'm gonna pull my fists back, I'm gonna pull my shoulders back, and I'm gonna push my chest out, and then we're gonna start dragging my fists down my body. And as I'm dragging the fists down my body, I'm doing a body roll at the same time. So what's happening here is my fists are literally determining the pace of the body roll. So as I'm doing the body roll movement, it's following my fists. So my chest begins first, because that's where my fists are. And as I come down to my hips, that's what's being pushed forward. So the body roll follows the pace of my fists. So it's a simple move, but it takes some practicing to get that muscle control right. And that tempo that you do the move is even more important. So let me show you again in real time. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. One more time. 7, 8, and 1, 2. I'm gonna show you side on. 7, 8, and 1, 2. I'll show you from this side. 7, 8, and 1, 2. And I'll show you front on one more time for good luck. 7, 8, and 1, 2. Notice how when I finish that movement, I really give it a good hip thrust and a hip pop at the end. That's really important to really emphasize out the movement. So if you don't really thrust the hip at the end, you kind of lose the dynamic effect of it. So it kind of looks a bit boring. If you get that really hip hop at the end, you're really finishing off that movement nice and crisp and sharp. One more time. Now, while I've still got you on the right train of thought, let me quickly show you the single leg body roll while we're here. Single leg body roll, same principle, same thing happening with our fists. The body roll is still the same, but it's only on one leg. Instead of the little jump at the beginning, we're gonna stomp on the ground as our leg movement. So step one, I'm gonna lift my right knee, and as I lift my right knee, I'm gonna bend my other leg. So notice how I'm still getting low, my right knee is high, and as I stomp the ground, then we're gonna start that body roll movement again. Okay, remember, we drag the fist down our body. So, knee bent, The other knee nice and high. Fists up as you get this position. Stomp. And the same thing on the other leg. Lift it up, bend the knee down here. Stomp. Hip thrust. Stomp. 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 Nice little movement to do, okay? If you really want to get that powerful movement, an eye-catching movement, it's just a great variety to add to your repertoire of body rolls. So there you have it. That's the double leg and single leg male stripper body roll movement. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Stay tuned on the channel. There's heaps more dance videos coming. I'll see you next time.